right, let's talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got some big news as the Steelers head into a pivotal Thursday night matchup, a big roster move. Cam Hayward has been activated to return off of injured reserve. He will set to play. Let's pull up the report from NBC Sports, and we'll talk about it, the specifics of it on the other side. Again, from NBC Sports. Defensive lineman Cam Hayward is set to return to the lineup for the Steelers. Hayward has been on injured reserve since suffering a groin injury in the season opener, but he returned to practice last week and did not have an injury designation on the team's final injury report before Thursday's game against the Titans. So he's 100% activated. He's ready to go. He will play. After that report came out, the Steelers confirmed Hayward would be back in action by activating him from injured reserve. There you go. He is a difference maker. He really is. Linebacker TJ Watt said of Hayward's return via the team's website. He has been doing it for a long time, a guy that has played in this matchup more than a few times. Anytime you can plug in a player like him, it's going to make a difference no matter what. So obviously, look, getting Hayward back in the fold is a massive boost for the Steelers defense. And we know watching the Pittsburgh Steelers through this point in the season, this is a team they're going to win and lose by their defense. As much as we wait for something more consistent on the offense, and Pickett reportedly will play this Thursday, which is a good sign. The reality is the offense has too many flaws at this point, or mainly one really big flaw. But the reality is the success of this team is going to depend on the defense. Getting Hayward back is absolutely massive to support that. Myles, I'm curious what your thoughts are on this move by the Steelers officially activating Hayward and everything going into this game. But before I hand it over to you, Steelers fans, look, I think it kind of feels like a little bit of a must-win against the Tennessee Titans. Brutal division. Don't want to fall too far behind. Loaded AFC. Give us your prediction. Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Thursday Night Football in the comment section below. But, Mice, how big of an impact do you think Hayward has on this defense? I mean, it's been good without him, right? Do you think this will just make him even better, or is this just something around the fringe?
It's got to make him better because not only is he a great player, he's definitely a glue guy. He's a front man. He's a leader in the locker room on defense. So having him on the field is going to make them that much better as well. And it's almost that adage when you talk about Matt Canada and the Steelers offense. If you can't beat him, join him. So if the offense isn't going to lead you there, lean on the defense. So any additions you can get on this defense is going to be good for the Steelers. And I'm really excited to see what kind of boost Hayward being out there gives to this defense. Because I think, like you said, this is actually a must-win. I think that's the right phrase we're going with here, Nick. This is a must-win for the Steelers if they want to keep things in their own hands, if they want control of their own destiny. A loss here probably, if you are not wondering about other teams winning or losing, assume they're going to win. A loss here puts the Steelers pretty far out of reach in a division that's going to be ultra competitive. So I think this is a big one for the Steelers, especially since it is a very winnable game against the Titans rookie quarterback. I'm sure if you can get pressure on Will Levis and Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, and Cam Hayward surely will be able to do that. That will be very, very productive for the Steelers as well. So I think Hayward coming back is a huge move, and I think that this is going to be a big-time game, so he came back right at the exactly perfect moment.
No, well, I think especially when you look at not just against this upcoming Titans game, when you look at the rest of their schedule, specifically the fact they played Green Bay after their sort of mini bye a week after this coming Sunday. So you get Will Levis, rookie quarterback, and you get Jordan Love, first-year starter, who really hasn't done a lot of good things. These are two games, in my opinion, they're both must-wins. And these are two games where your entire defensive front, really your entire defense, should absolutely feast, bunch of sacks, turnovers, a lot of 3-and-outs, really just dictate your will. And I think that's what the Steelers really need to do just to get some momentum in the win-loss column. Look, like I said at the open, this offense is what this offense is. Hopefully, maybe the God will shine upon them and they'll start putting up points in bunches and they'll look good based on some of the talent they have. I don't know if it'll happen based namely on Matt Canada and all the other issues they have offensively. It's on the defense, and I think you bring up a great point. I think one thing missing over the past few weeks for the Steelers has been that next-level leadership, that glue guy. Look, if Hayward is playing, I don't think the debacle against the Houston Texans happens, right? He's too good of a leader to kind of prevent those kind of things. I think these next two games, both Levis Thursday night against the Tennessee Titans and Love Green Bay Packers a week from next Sunday, I think those are games where it's all about leadership. It's all about focus. It's all about making sure you handle your business and go out and get these dubs. Because there's a big difference, obviously, between 6-3 and 4-5 and 5-4. But it's even more pronounced when you're in a absolutely brutal AFC North, as it always is year after year. And also the fact that AFC is really, really good. There's probably like 9 teams I would consider playoff caliber, 9-10 teams playoff caliber, and obviously only 7 can go. And the Steelers being in the AFC North, they're going to play a lot of those folks. So down the stretch, this is the first chance the Steelers have to build some momentum. Remember, they started 2-6, I believe, last season, and they were able to turn it around, namely on the back of their defense, plus some clutch plays by Kenny Pickett. I think Hayward's return has the potential to have that kind of effect, and it starts Thursday night. They handle the business. They get a solid, dominating physical victory over the Tennessee Titans. Mini bye against the Green Bay Packers. 6-3 as they look towards the second half of their schedule. This Steelers team could be kind of dangerous.
Yeah, Nick, in the coming off, we talked about the Steelers, their ability to turn stuff around coming off the bye. They already got a win in the win column against the Rams, unfortunate loss against the Jags, but this could be another way for them to get things rolling. We know they've been successful off the bye before. Who knows? Win Thursday, like you said, mini bye, that could factor into things. Cam Hayward's back. I think the Steelers have a really great run of things if you look at the schedule down the stretch. You have the Titans, you have the Packers, as you alluded to, and you have the Browns, and that's a very uncertain quarterback situation as well. Will Deshaun Watson finally be healthy? Is he even good still? We don't know yet. Then you have the Bengals. That could be a tough game. Cardinals, we don't know much about them either. A lot of really interesting games down the stretch. Very winnable games. Patriots, Colts for the Steelers as well. So I think this is a very crucial part of the schedule. Once again, just looking about how many games are very winnable and maybe how many games could be up in the air. I think Cam Hayward being back in the fold leans those games more towards the Steelers' favor, and I think this will be very big for them going forward.